What is going on, you guys, and welcome back to another video, guys. So if you guys watched the last video I did, which should probably be in one of these corners here, you would have seen that I got a new wing for the Mustang. Today's the day to go ahead and get that installed. Before I do that, I just want to say that this video is sponsored by my bank account. No sponsors, so yeah. Most of the sponsored videos I've done, it's just free product and reviews, so I really don't get paid for any videos. So let's go ahead and get into the video. JP, roll the intro. Okay, so before we start installing this wing, I gotta detail my car real quick. The inside is super disgusting, so let's go ahead and back the car in and let's get it started. Okay, let's go ahead and get this thing vacuumed out real quick, and then let's get the video started. The car's filthy, by the way, it's been raining. So I'll be back in like 3 seconds. Ready? Okay, car is kind of clean on the inside, but as you can clearly see, we're gonna need a panel removal tool to get out all these little pins and everything like that. I mean, you can pull them off by hand. You're gonna have to pull off your latch right here. And then you have two rubber grommets, so one right here and then one right here that you're going to need to remove. And then we can go ahead and start removing the bolts. There's two ways you can remove the bolts. You can either have a magnetic like thing, so your bolt on this side right here does not fall down into your trunk. Even though ours comes with hardware, I just don't want that to happen. And then you're going to need some 3M tape, double-sided 3M tape, and then that's basically it. So let's go ahead and get it started. So I'm just gonna go ahead and speed through this real quick because I've already seen how to do it. So you're gonna need to take off these little rubber stoppers right here. Just make sure you set everything in your trunk so you don't lose it. Like this little guy. Like I said, you might need a panel removal tool, or you can use a flathead, which is what I'm going to use right now. Tools are over here. Good old Pittsburgh tools here. That good old Harbor Freight special. Go ahead and just pry these out for your trunk liner. It's actually kind of hard to get off. So let me use my strong hand here. That's one, and then we gotta do all these ones next. So I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera and take all those off, and then we can start the next section. Okay, now that you've hurt your fingers to get this liner off, you're gonna need a snake, your wiring loom, and then there is, I forgot how this comes up and out, but this has to come off, I think. Oh, no it doesn't. Just kidding. This kind of just slides up and out. I'm probably gonna break something. And then snake through your little escape hatch here. And then your trunk liner's out. Go ahead and pop that inside your car so you don't lose it. And then you have, in here you have 2 bolts. And then you have where your spoiler sits with the 3M tape you can see right here. And then right here you have 2 more bolts. So technically you have 4 bolts that you have to remove out of your spoiler. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the 2 outer ones first because those ones are a little bit more difficult. And then we can go ahead and remove the 2 insides and then grab our heat gun and peel everything back up. So let's go ahead and zoom into one of the sides right here. Same thing on the other side, so let's go ahead and get that done right now. So you need a 10 mil and then possibly an extension to go ahead and get this loosened up. It's actually already pretty loose. And when you think you get it loose, you're gonna close your trunk a little bit, and then so the bolt doesn't fall into your cabin or your trunk here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just loosen this one up as I'm doing with the trunk closed. Sorry you can't see it off camera or on camera, but you can clearly hear it. I'm just gonna keep free spinning it until I feel that it's off. Perfect. So you have 1 bolt out already, right here. Go ahead and put that somewhere in your toolbox or whatever, because you're not going to need it again, especially if you have extra hardware that comes with it. And then, like I said, do it on the same side, and then we're going to go ahead and work on these 2 middle ones right here, and then we can go ahead and, like I said, get the heat gun and go ahead and remove the wing. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of this off camera, and then we can go to the next step. Okay, now that the screws are all off, I'm going to go ahead and slightly close your trunk. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a rag here and just put it on the bottom so it doesn't lock. And then go ahead and grab your heat gun, and then we're going to go ahead and heat this up. Take off this wing carefully as we can because I'm going to try and resell it. And then take off the adhesive that's on there. So I have some panel prep right here. I'm going to go ahead and clean up all this real quick off camera. And then we can go ahead and hook up the heat gun and go ahead and take off this wing. So let's go ahead and get it. Woo! This was a biatch and a half to remove. Oh my God. Because you got to think, you have these like brackets right here. These like little brackets on each side that kind of hold into place. And yeah, these things were a pain in the butt to install or to outer install. So it's for sale if you guys want to buy it. I'll clean it up and do a comparison of the new one. But yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. It's made in Canada. Anyway, so let's go ahead and clean up all this adhesive and then clean up my trunk too because it's freaking filthy. So clean up the trunk, and then removing adhesive is easy. Just use your heat gun and peel everything off. So let's go ahead and do that real quick, and then we'll go ahead and install the new one. So the hardest part about this has been removing all of this adhesive, like the little strings that are left, all right here. It's just been a pain in the butt, but it's coming off very slowly. My fingers are getting blistered again, but it's progress. We're going to go ahead and get the rest of his adhesive off. I'm a little sad about this right here. It's like a little bubble. I kind of messed that up right there, but it's fine. The wing will kind of break it down, and I'll kind of notch this down. But all in all, she's almost done. So next is going to be prepping the wing over there and then installing it. So stay tuned. So if you guys remember, in the bag or box or whatever, it gave me some hardware. It gave me some hardware and like this squishy stuff, foam stuff to go around the border. You're basically gonna hit the whole border around so it's squishy, doesn't rub on your paint. And then we'll go ahead and install this bad boy. So I'm just gonna try and rush this video. Obviously not this part, but just go ahead and get it all done because my battery is about to die. So that goes on there, and then this goes on there. Let's get it. Okay, we are ready to install now. So this is going to be tricky because on the old bolts, you go up from the bottom. This one you still have to go from the bottom, but with these 10 mil little nuts, you have to like get it in there. So there's only 2 of them. Like I said, I put the 3M tape right here. I'm gonna go ahead and mock it up of where the lines or where the holes are gonna be, and then let's get this bad boy installed. So something happened, and I'm very upset. So I went to go install the wing, and the holes don't line up. So if you've ever taken off a wing before, you would see that there is 2 extra holes around right here. I'm not drilling in my trunk, so what I'm going to do, I have a nut that I'm going to just drill into the actual wing itself. I will find a drill. So this is kind of a fail video, I guess you'd say. But pretty much the next video you're going to see will be me installing this wing. So maybe buying something off of eBay wasn't the best choice, even though it was cheap. I mean, if this doesn't work, then I'm out $50, then I can just sell it, you know, whatever. But I went ahead and put back on my wing. I'm gonna put back on the liner and everything. And if you enjoyed this fail, please go ahead and drop a like, comment, and please subscribe. So with all that being said, I'm upset. You guys don't be upset. Peace out.